So my name is Taylor, and for my capstone, I did a systematic literature review on animal-assisted intervention with children diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. So I did an introduction all the way into my question, overview, and the different therapy options, along with into the main point of canine use. So there is a national and global acknowledgement when it comes to the prevalence of autism, but many of the populations are actually familiar with the diagnosis itself and statistics that come along with it. And additionally, many don't know that there's additional therapies that can provide benefits with already established therapies. So I used a systematic literature review, and I wanted to understand further the published studies have found in terms of the benefits and outcomes when using animal-assisted therapy. And I wanted to know which ways an incorporation of animals to increase positive outcomes, positive behaviors and social interactions, and lowering negative habits and severity levels. So I came up with the initial question of what animal is best suited for therapy with children diagnosed with ASD, and I hypothesized that canines are better suited due to the connection with humans and the ease in which they can be used and incorporated into already established therapies. So I came to the main question of, would children with ASD benefit from incorporating canine-assisted therapy into their treatment plans, and would there be better treatment outcomes from this incorporation? So ASD in general is considered to have diverse clinical features, mainly an alteration in three fundamental areas of social interaction, communication, and behavior. And with these alterations, there's need for complex interventions to promote the development of their abilities. And therapy options, there's no specific one that's considered the best due to the many factors that go into treatment. And therapy in general is often recommended based on age, personality, needs, and range of their ability. And one option is animal-assisted therapy, which is considered a valuable intervention for individuals and groups and helps with various conditions like emotional and behavioral problems and other developmental and mental health conditions. So given there are a range of treatment options, there's a need to explore complementary treatments to add to the benefit of already established therapies. And animal-assisted therapy can help facilitate the bond that can be formed between animals and people, as animals provide a sense of calm, comfort, or safety while diverting attention from stressful situations toward more of a sense of pleasure. So common treatments are actually applied behavioral analysis. That's the main one. And ABA and other therapies are based upon principles that are the most researched and commonly used for behavioral interventions. So the term animal-assisted therapy is actually relatively new, but animals have been used to help people overcome illness or mental disorders in the field of medicine. It actually began in Belgium in the Middle Ages, where both pets and individuals were rehabilitated together in a way to emphasize natural therapy. And this is because humans seek contact with animals because it's a calming and non-judgmental support, and they help with social interaction. So there is a hypothesis due to domestication of dogs, as they developed a similar social cognition to humans. They demonstrate abstract thinking and understanding for both verbal and nonverbal language. And this led to the idea of human-animal interaction and with the bond that dogs develop with humans over time. Because unlike humans, dogs do not rely on subtle aspects of human behavior, and a high level of social functioning is not needed when interacting with dogs. So dogs were shaped during domestication in both behavioral and anatomical features. So they actually had a facial muscle develop specifically for facial communication with humans, and it actually resembles expression like humans do to get a nurturing response. So this connects back to human-animal interaction, where dogs evolved alongside humans to elicit emotional response to create better cohesion. So dogs actually attend to human attentional states better than any other animal. So it directs communicative interactions following of gestures, and dogs can recognize subtle changes in response with children. So dogs can overcome the inability of children affected by ASD to relate and interact with others through targeting of core symptoms of the disorder. So they support with communication, experience of emotional connection, and participation in daily lives. They help participate with their families, communicate better, along with increased engagement with others in more successful ways. And using animal assisted intervention has helped children have heightened social affiliative response to animals due to interactions, making visible potential for interaction. So, dogs specifically are an excellent bridge when it comes to being communicative partners for children. So, it helps with that socio communicative ability with children diagnosed with ASD. So there are beneficial effects that have been noted with decreased anxiety and anger, increase in calmness, reduction in number of emotional outbursts, and manageable bedtime routines. So it's not just with the children, there's also increase in health of family members and increased social acknowledgement because dogs are an emotional bridge and promote verbal and nonverbal behaviors. So ultimately, with established research, it's believed that for future studies, canines can be incorporated into therapy treatments and allows for an increase in anxiety reduction and stress with increasing positive outcomes in communication and skill building. So positive outcomes in consideration of any limitations, future research and study can be conducted to develop a better methodology and a basis for study which can be applied for further data collection. Thank you.